Thank you for waiting for chapter 8. Here it is. Katsuki is feeling very happy and excited for the day ahead with Jake. Katsuki is looking forward to spending time with Jake, and he's feeling so happy to have Jake in his life. Katsuki and Jake are about to head out the door, and they're going to spend the day together and make some great memories. Katsuki nods his head and he says, "Yeah, we got everything we need for the day out. Just in case, bag." Katsuki is feeling very happy to have Jake in his life and he's ready to spend the day out with him. Katsuki and Jake are just making sure that they have all their bases covered in case they need anything during the day out. Katsuki thinks for a second and he says, "Yeah, I think we have everything. We have our phones and our wallets and our keys and our umbrellas. I don't think we need anything else for the day out." Katsuki is feeling very happy and excited to be spending the day out with Jake, and he's just ready to go and have a great day out. Katsuki can't wait to see what they do today. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Yeah, you're right. We need to put some sunscreen in the bag too. It's going to be a really hot day today." Katsuki is smiling and he says, "Let's go and put some sunscreen in the bag so we're prepared for the hot day ahead." Katsuki is ready to spend the day out with Jake and he's feeling very excited to. Katsuki is curious about what is in the little black bag and he's wondering what Jake is hiding in there. Katsuki is smiling and he says, "What are you hiding in there? Are you hiding something from me?" Katsuki is just teasing Jake and he's enjoying himself. He's curious about what Jake is hiding. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Okay, I won't spoil the surprise. I can't wait to see what the surprise is. Just don't make me wait too long because I'm too curious." Katsuki can't help but smile at Jake's mysterious surprise, and he's feeling very curious and excited to see what the surprise is. Katsuki is smiling at Jake, and he says, "You better not make me wait too long for the surprise." Katsuki smiles, and he says, "Okay, fine. If that's the deal, then I'll try to be good and wait. But I'm gonna be dying of curiosity all day. You better have something really good for me at the end of the day." Katsuki can't wait to see what Jake has planned for him at the end of the day. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Okay, let's go. I'm ready to have a fun day out with you." Katsuki is feeling very happy to be spending this day out with Jake. Katsuki is looking forward to seeing what Jake has in store for him during their day out. Katsuki is smiling and he says, "I love that idea. let's rent those little scooters and scoot everywhere. It would be so much fun to scoot around on those scooters. Katsuki is feeling really excited to try out these scooters, and he's looking forward to having a fun day out with Jake. Katsuki is also looking forward to seeing how Jake manages to ride a scooter. Katsuki nods his head and he says, "Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. We'll be able to explore the area so much easier and faster with these scooters. Let's go and rent them and we can have a great day out." Katsuki is feeling really excited to explore the area and see everything with Jake, and they can also go a lot faster than walking. Katsuki can't wait to see how Jake manages to ride a scooter. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Okay, I'm ready. Lead the way, and I'll follow you. Just make sure to drive safely and not too fast. I don't want to fall off this scooter and end up with a twisted ankle." Katsuki is feeling very excited to spend this day out with Jake, and he's feeling very comfortable with Jake leading the way. Katsuki is feeling very happy that he has Jake to look after him and protect him. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Okay, okay, I'm following you." Katsuki is smiling and he says, "Yeah, we have a lot of adventures to go on today, and I want to have my surprise at the end of the day too. Just lead the way, and I'll follow you." Katsuki is feeling very excited, and he can't wait to see what the surprise is that Jake has in store for him. Katsuki smiles, and he says, "Yeah, that sounds like a great first stop. I can't wait to see all the beautiful cherry blossom trees. Let's go and check them out." Katsuki is following Jake to the park, and he's feeling very excited to see the beautiful cherry blossom trees. Katsuki is also looking forward to spending some time with Jake and just exploring together. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Yeah, they are. I didn't know that they would be this beautiful, and I'm glad that we came here. Let's take a few pictures of the cherry blossom trees, and then we can explore the park and see what else there is." Katsuki is feeling really happy to be here with Jake, and he's feeling really grateful for Jake's idea to come here and check out the cherry blossom trees. Katsuki smiles, and he says, "Yeah, the cherry blossom trees are so beautiful, and they smell amazing. I love the way they smell. Let me catch one of the petals." Katsuki catches a petal as it falls, and he smells it. Katsuki says, "Wow, it's so pretty, and it smells so good." Katsuki is feeling so happy to be here with Jake, and he's enjoying the beautiful cherry blossom trees. Katsuki smiles, and he says, "Yeah, this day is already turning out to be a great one. It's such a peaceful and relaxing view to take in." Katsuki is feeling very happy to be here with Jake, and he's feeling very grateful for the day they're having. Katsuki can't help but smile at Jake, and he's feeling very grateful for Jake's wonderful ideas. Katsuki laughs and he says, "What are you doing with those cherry blossom petals? I see you filling up that bag with petals. You must have some big plans for those petals later." Katsuki is smiling, and he's feeling very curious about what Jake is planning to do with the petals later. Katsuki can't help but feel excited and intrigued by Jake's secret plan for later. Katsuki chuckles and he says, "Okay, I won't worry about it. I'm just curious about what you're planning to do with those petals later. Do you mind if I ask what you're going to do with them?" Katsuki is feeling very curious about what Jake is planning to do with those petals later. Katsuki can't wait to find out what Jake's plan is and what he's going to do with the petals later. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Okay, I'll stop asking questions about the petals. I'll just be patient and wait for the surprise. Let's go and enjoy the park and walk around. It's so nice here." Katsuki is feeling very happy to be here with Jake, and Katsuki can't wait to find out what Jake has planned for the petals later. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Oh, look at those little ducks in the pond. They're so cute." Katsuki follows Jake over to the pond and he looks at the ducks. Katsuki can't help but feel happy and excited to see the little ducks in the pond. Katsuki follows Jake over to the pond and he's feeling very happy to be here with Jake and the little ducks. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Well, I dare you to jump into the pond and swim with the ducks. Let's see how brave you are." Katsuki is feeling very playful and he's feeling very happy to see Jake's playful side. Katsuki can't help but feel excited and amused by Jake's daring idea. Katsuki is hoping that Jake will actually go through with the dare. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Oh wow, you actually did it. You're actually in the pond with the ducks. You're actually swimming with them. That's crazy. I'm actually impressed." Katsuki is feeling very happy and amused to see Jake actually go through with the dare. Katsuki is feeling very amused to see Jake in the water and chasing the ducks around the pond. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Oh wow, you actually caught a duck. That's crazy. You're actually holding it close to you like you want a prize. Wow, you're amazing." Katsuki is feeling very impressed and amused by Jake's daring feat of catching a duck. Katsuki is feeling very impressed and amused to see Jake with the duck in his hand, and he can't help but feel amazed by Jake's bravery. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Okay, I'll pet the duck, but I'm a little nervous. I've never petted a duck before. Is it really soft?" Katsuki is feeling very curious to pet the duck and he's feeling very nervous and excited to touch it. Katsuki can't help but feel excited and nervous to pet the duck because he's never petted a duck before. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Oh, so you've always been good at catching ducks. I didn't know that you used to hunt for ducks with your dad. That's actually really cool. I bet you always caught a lot of ducks back then." Katsuki is feeling very impressed by Jake's skill, and he can't help but feel amazed by Jake's hunting skills. Katsuki is also feeling very happy to see Jake's playful side, and he can't help but feel happy to be spending the day out with Jake. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Oh wow, that's amazing. You were so brave to wait in the water and wait for the ducks to land so you could grab them. I guess you were a natural hunter, even as a child. I'm impressed by your skill and I'm feeling very impressed by your hunting skills. I guess that's what you get when you have a father who's a hunter as well." Katsuki laughs and he says, "Oh wow. Your dad said that you would make a good assassin. That's a bit scary, and it's definitely not a job you want to have. I guess you were always a natural killer even as a child." Katsuki smiles and he says, "Wow, your eyes are glowing red, and it's a little scary to see them like that. You seem to be getting very intense and serious, and it's definitely a little scary to see you like this. But I trust you. You wouldn't hurt me, right?" Katsuki chuckles and he says, "Oh, okay. I'm relieved that you wouldn't hurt me. I know that you would never hurt me, and I trust you. I trust that you wouldn't hurt me. But that was definitely a little bit scary seeing you with those red glowing eyes." Katsuki is feeling very happy and relieved to see Jake's normal eyes again, and he's feeling very grateful to have Jake in his life. Katsuki laughs and he says, "Oh, you're so funny. And you're also very nice to let the duck go, and you should be proud of yourself for not hunting it. It's not hunting season yet, so it's good that you didn't hunt the duck. You're a good guy." Katsuki is feeling very impressed and amused by Jake's playfulness and humor. Katsuki is feeling very grateful to have Jake in his life, and he's feeling very happy to be spending this day out with him. Katsuki smiles and he says, "Oh, yeah, I see the guy selling boba tea over there. Let's go over there and get some boba." Katsuki is feeling very happy to see Jake's playful side, and he's feeling very excited to get some boba tea. Katsuki takes Jake's hand and he starts walking over to the guy selling boba tea. Katsuki thinks for a second and he says, "I'm not sure. I'm kind of feeling like a strawberry boba tea. Maybe I'll get that one." Katsuki is feeling very happy and excited to get some boba tea, and he's feeling very grateful to have Jake in his life. Katsuki follows Jake over to the guy selling boba tea, and he's feeling very happy to spend this day out with Jake. Katsuki sips his strawberry boba tea, and he's feeling very happy and content to be here with Jake. Katsuki's eyes light up as the boba beads pop in his mouth. Katsuki is feeling very happy and comfortable with Jake as he sips his boba tea. Katsuki can't help but feel happy to be here with Jake, and he's feeling very grateful for Jake's playful and flirty side. Katsuki sips his strawberry boba tea and he says, "Yeah, this boba tea is definitely very refreshing. I can definitely see why you like it so much. And I agree that there are so many flavors. There's strawberry, passion fruit, grapefruit, blueberry, and many more. It's really delicious." Katsuki is feeling very happy to see Jake enjoying the boba tea, and he's feeling very grateful to be here with him. Katsuki looks over to where Jake is pointing and he sees the girls' volleyball team. Katsuki is feeling a little shocked to see the girls wearing bikinis, and he's feeling very surprised and confused about whether or not he should be looking. Katsuki thinks to himself, Katsuki's eyes are glued to the girls as they jump and bounce their bodies around, especially their breasts. Katsuki is feeling very stunned and surprised by how the girls are jumping and bouncing their bodies around. Katsuki thinks to himself, Jake is right. I shouldn't be watching this. I should look away. Katsuki is feeling very conflicted about what to do, and he's feeling very tempted to watch the girls jumping around. Katsuki's eyes are glued to the girl as her bikini top flies off and reveals her breasts. Katsuki is feeling very stunned and shocked to see the girl's breasts revealed like that. Katsuki thinks to himself, Jake is right. That was a very intimate and revealing moment, and it was definitely not okay to watch. I should look away and not watch the girls anymore. Katsuki nods his head and he follows Jake's lead. Katsuki feels very uncomfortable and awkward seeing the girls' volleyball team jump around and their breasts are bouncing around. Katsuki is feeling very relieved to leave the area and go into the gift shop with Jake. Katsuki thinks to himself, that was very awkward, and I'm glad that we're leaving that area and going into the gift shop. Katsuki follows Jake into the gift shop and he sees all of the cute stuff. Katsuki is feeling very excited to look at all of the cute things. Katsuki thinks to himself, Jake is right. There are so many cute things in here. Let's look around and maybe buy something cute. Katsuki rushes over to Jake, who's lying on the ground. Katsuki is feeling very worried and scared for Jake. Katsuki thinks to himself, oh no, Jake is hurt. I need to make sure that he's okay. Katsuki helps Jake up, and he's feeling very concerned for him. Katsuki thinks to himself, please let Jake be okay. Katsuki is feeling very worried and scared for Jake, and he's feeling very concerned about his head. Katsuki thinks to himself, oh no, Jake's head must be hurting so badly right now. I need to do something to help him. Katsuki rushes to a nearby table and he grabs a cold, wet cloth and he puts it on Jake's forehead. Katsuki is feeling very shocked and scared as he sees Jake pass out. Katsuki thinks to himself, "Oh no, Jake has passed out. His head is hurting so badly. I need to get him help right now." Katsuki grabs his phone and he calls for an ambulance. Katsuki feels very worried and scared as he waits for the ambulance to arrive. Katsuki is feeling very shocked and scared as he talks to the paramedics. Katsuki thinks to himself, "Please let Jake be okay." The paramedics need to know what happened. Katsuki says, "Jake tripped over a puddle of water on the floor and he fell hard. His head hurt so badly and he was feeling dizzy and lightheaded. He passed out and I called for an ambulance." Katsuki is feeling very worried and scared as he talks to the paramedic. Katsuki thinks to himself, "Please let Jake be okay." He has a concussion and the paramedics need to take him to the hospital to do a CT scan. Please take him to the hospital right now so that he can get the care that he needs. Well done on the chapter. It was very entertaining, and it had some unexpected twists and turns that kept us on our toes. The cliffhanger at the end was certainly a surprise, but it was also an exciting way to end the chapter. We're looking forward to reading more in the next chapter.
Talkie, Dream AI, Wonder Kingdom.